Hey, good to see you. Let me walk you through something I've been using every single day, the Hyper H2. After a few weeks with it, you start to realize who this little machine is actually built for. It's for you if you're the type who refuses to let your setup hold you back anymore. If you're done pretending that good enough is still acceptable. If you want real power without turning your whole desk into a giant tower. Before we go deeper, check the current price and stock while you're here, because this thing moves fast and you don't want to circle back later just to find it gone. You probably reached this point the same way I did. You knew it was time to upgrade. Maybe your old laptop kept thermal throttling. Maybe your older mini PC would freeze the moment you tried to edit footage, run your games, and keep all your tabs open at once. You hit that moment where you're tired of waiting for your machine to catch up to your ideas. And that's the moment the Hyper H2 clicks into place. The first thing you feel is relief, real, physical relief, when you leave weak gear behind. Suddenly your workflow doesn't break when you open multiple apps. Your game doesn't stutter during fights. Your videos don't crawl when you scrub through timelines. You stop thinking about limitations entirely, because the power under this little shell finally keeps up with you. The days I brought this with me between home and office, it hit me how freeing it is to have true performance without the bulk. You plug into triple 4K monitors like it's nothing. You jump between editing scenes, jumping into a game for a quick break, then back into spreadsheets. The i9 inside this thing doesn't just perform. It feels alive, like it responds the second you make a move. And once you feel this level of responsiveness, it's almost impossible to go back to anything softer. If you're checking it out now, I'd look at it before any weird price spikes or stock dips, because that happens more often than you'd think. And if you're doubting it because of the size, that's the part that surprised me the most. You expect noise, heat, some sort of compromise. Instead you get this quiet, confident power that doesn't demand space or attention. The hidden benefit for me was how much cleaner my setup felt. More space, more focus, less distraction, just you and the flow you've been chasing. Owning something built on this level genuinely feels different. It shifts how you work. It shifts how you play. It reminds you that you're operating at a higher standard now, and that kind of pride changes how you show up every day. You feel faster without trying. You feel capable without forcing it. You feel like you finally aligned your setup with your ambition. The only downside is that you'll start expecting this level of performance everywhere. And maybe the compact size means you'll want extra external storage if you handle massive project archives. But those are trade-offs you make willingly once you know what real speed feels like. At some point, you stop comparing specs and second-guessing. You just choose the machine you already knew you wanted the moment you saw it. If you're already here looking at the Hyper H2, don't drag this decision out and turn it into one of those upgrades you regret postponing. Check the link, see the current offer, and step into a setup that finally matches the pace you live at.